The Honda Prelude is back. And yes, you heard that right. After more than 2 decades of silence, the legendary Prelude nameplate has returned, and it's making a bold statement for 2026. So, what exactly does this mean for Honda enthusiasts? And for drivers who've been waiting for a stylish yet practical sports coupe to hit the market again? Let's break it down, because the 2026 Honda Prelude is here not just as a nod to history, but as a car that looks straight into the future. Now, the first question we should ask is simple. What's new? Well, just about everything. The Prelude isn't just a revival, it's a complete reinvention. Honda has designed this 2-door coupe as a hybrid sports car, blending efficiency with excitement. Unlike its predecessors, which leaned heavily toward performance with naturally aspirated engines, the 2026 Prelude takes a modern route by pairing a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine with Honda's proven 2-motor hybrid system. That means we're talking about both fun and responsibility in one sleek package. You get about 200 horsepower combined, a smooth automatic transmission, and Honda promises it will deliver the kind of spirited driving experience the Prelude badge deserves, all while keeping fuel economy high. But let's not rush. Before we get too deep into performance, we need to take a step back and appreciate what this car looks like. Because honestly, that's the first thing that grabs you. The exterior of the 2026 Prelude is nothing short of striking. It sits low, wide, and aggressive, with a coupe silhouette that looks both elegant and athletic. The front grille is clean, not oversized like we see on some competitors, but sharp and purposeful, flanked by slim LED headlights that give it a futuristic stare. The hood has subtle sculpting that hints at performance without going over the top, while the front bumper integrates air inlets that make it feel ready to slice through the air. Move around to the side and you notice the long, flowing roofline that drops toward the rear. Classic coupe proportions, something enthusiasts have been missing in Honda's lineup. The alloy wheels? Honda equips the Prelude with 19-inch designs that look sporty, yet refined, filling the arches nicely without feeling exaggerated. And then we get to the rear, which might just be the best angle of the car. Full-width LED taillights give it a modern glow at night, while the integrated lip spoiler and clean bumper treatment keep it classy. It's aggressive without being shouty, a balance many coupes fail to achieve. Dimension-wise, the Prelude slots between the Civic and Accord, making it big enough for daily use but still compact enough to feel nimble. Of course, looks are one thing, but how about the inside? Because, let's face it, if this car doesn't feel good on the inside, all the exterior beauty would go to waste. Luckily, Honda has done their homework. Step inside the Prelude and you'll see a cabin that blends sportiness with everyday usability. The driver's seat sits low, putting you in that classic coupe driving position, while the dashboard is clean and driver-focused. There's no overload of buttons. Honda keeps it simple and elegant. High-quality materials like soft touch surfaces, leather-trimmed seats, and subtle metallic accents make the cabin feel premium, far removed from the economy car roots people sometimes associate with Honda. Now, we should be realistic here. The Prelude is a 2-door coupe, and that means rear seat space isn't exactly generous. Sure, Honda provides 2 small rear seats, but they're best for short trips or smaller passengers. If you're planning to carry adults regularly, this isn't the car for that. Cargo space? It's decent for a coupe, with a trunk big enough to swallow a weekend's worth of luggage or your daily groceries. Not massive, but practical enough to live with. And honestly, that's the charm of the Prelude. It's designed for the driver first, with practicality as a secondary bonus. Technology is another area where the Prelude shines. Front and center is a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, paired with a large touchscreen for infotainment. The system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, meaning your smartphone integrates seamlessly. Honda has also included a premium Bose sound system for those who love their music, along with wireless charging, USB-C ports, and over-the-air updates to keep the software fresh. One nice touch? Physical climate controls remain, because as stylish as touchscreens look, nothing beats the convenience of a knob when you're adjusting the temperature on the move. But let's get back to the real question people have. How does it perform? Under the hood, the 2026 Prelude uses that 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with 2 electric motors, delivering a total of 200 horsepower and around 220 pound-feet of torque. Now, is that earth-shattering performance? Not really. It's not aiming to beat a Toyota Supra or a Nissan Z in straight-line speed. What it does offer, though, is balance. Honda claims a 0 to 60 time in the mid-6-second range, with a top speed of around 130 miles per hour. More importantly, the hybrid setup provides instant torque off the line, giving the Prelude that responsive feel in city driving, while also keeping fuel efficiency at a very impressive level. Expect around 40 miles per gallon combined. That's something no traditional sports coupe can claim. Handling, as you'd expect from a Honda, is precise. The steering is sharp, the suspension is tuned for both comfort and agility, and with its low center of gravity, the Prelude feels planted in corners. Sure, purists may complain that it doesn't have a manual transmission option, but the CVT Honda uses is tuned well to simulate gear shifts, making it more engaging than most expect. If you want blistering speed, you'll have to look elsewhere. But if you want a car that feels fun in everyday driving, while still sipping fuel like an economy car, the Prelude nails it. Now let's talk about safety. Honda never skimps in this department, and the Prelude comes loaded with Honda sensing as standard. That means adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, traffic sign recognition, and automatic emergency braking are all included. The rigid body structure, multiple airbags, and advanced driver assistance tech combine to give you confidence whether you're cruising highways or navigating tight city streets. So how much will all this cost? Honda hasn't officially released exact pricing yet, but estimates put the Prelude starting around $30,000 and going up to around $38,000 depending on trims and options. That positions it as an affordable sports coupe with hybrid efficiency, something that stands out in a market where many rivals start much higher. So here's the big question. Is the 2026 Honda Prelude worth the hype? Well, if you're expecting a pure performance monster, maybe not. It's not trying to be the fastest nor the most powerful coupe out there. But if you're looking for a stylish, practical, and efficient sports coupe that blends modern hybrid technology with the spirit of driving fun, the Prelude is a breath of fresh air. It fills a gap in the market, and honestly, it's just exciting to see Honda bring back an icon in such a thoughtful way. But that's what I think. What about you? Do you see the 2026 Prelude as the perfect balance of fun and efficiency? Or do you think Honda should have gone all in on performance? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I'm curious to see how enthusiasts and everyday drivers feel about this revival. And as always, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more daily automotive content.